Hey guys, this is the HGUC 1/144 scale ZakuAurelius, and I just wanted to do a quick kind of review of this kit. As you can see, I haven't done any work to this kit. This is just a straight out of the box build, exactly what you're gonna get. I just snapped this together because I'm going to be using it for kind of a kit bash custom project, so I just wanted to show a little bit about the kit before I do any more major kind of work on it. So I mean, this is what I think it was 24 in the HG series, so pretty old. It was from what, 2001 if I remember right. Let me check. Yeah, 2001. So it's not great. It looks really nice, and it's got good detail, but the articulation is especially where it suffers a lot. You can't really get the legs very far out at all. I mean, they go a ways out, but the ankles just don't bend in at all. They barely bend much at all. It's just not gonna get past this armor there. So any farther than that, and the legs aren't going to be, or the feet aren't going to be flat. So that's kind of too bad, but otherwise, I mean, the forward and back movement's fine, and the knee is pretty average. It's just like 90 degrees, pretty average for just an HG like this, a pretty bulky HG. That's not all that bad. The waist is fine. It's just on a peg inside there. You can see that. So I found even if you pull it up on the peg, don't press it down all the way, you can get some motion forward and back too. Wouldn't be able to hold that pose like forever, but at least if you needed to like do some photographing the kid or something, it would hold it. The other major point that's a disappointment is kind of the arms only go out about that far. It's not much, just hindered a lot by the shoulders. And then like moving forward, they go all the way around fine, but they just don't go out at all. Even the shield doesn't move at all that way. So you can see it goes down like that, but only goes out that far. So even if that shield wasn't there, I mean, just because of the shoulder, the arms just don't go out very far at all. That's too bad. Otherwise, the elbows are just normal 90 degrees. So the feet and the shoulders are basically the main problems. The head is just on a ball joint, just goes up and down a little bit, and it'll turn around. Just what you'd expect. Otherwise, these fuel tanks on the back of the legs, I think are really nice, and they do move a little bit up and down, so that's cool. The front skirt armor is already separated, so you don't have to separate that. That's nice. The back skirt armor is just all one piece there. And for accessories, we've got two of these molded gray beam sabers, so you have to paint those. I haven't actually tried holding them, but I guess it holds them alright, I'm sure. There's that. You can see for this hand, I've got the open hand on there now. It also comes with closed fist. So for the left hand, you're not going to be able to hold anything. It's either open hand or closed fist. So you're not even going to be able to hold two beam sabers at once. It's just the fact that the beam saber was molded on a runner that we had two of, so we ended up getting two of them. This hand, I'll show you, which is kind of special. The right hand, we only have one right hand, but it has a separated trigger finger. So all the gray, like the thumb and other three fingers, are just molded together, and the trigger finger is separate. So that can move to hold the gun, or just closed like that to hold the beam saber. So we'll put that there. And then speaking of the gun, here's the gun for this kit. It's pretty nice, pretty big. You can see it's just about as tall as the kit, if you don't count the shoulders, the ammo tanks on the shoulders. It's just as tall as the head of the kit. So the only problem is that it really doesn't have an easy time holding the gun. I found that you're better off, trigger finger stuck. I found I'm better off not trying to put, there is a hole there for the trigger finger to go in the handle. I found it's better off not trying to put the finger in that hole, because of course the way that the hand is, the stock of the gun's got to go back under the arm, and it just doesn't fit under there well. So it needs to just be kind of holding it loosely in the hand like that. There we go. And now it's in there. So it's not great. I mean, you're not going to get really great poses with the gun. It looks nice if you just want just a standing pose. But other than that, it's not so great. It's just hindered so much by the just bulkiness of the arm, the inability for the arm to really get the movement it needs. The side skirt armor sticking out there, and just the size and length of the gun. So that's too bad. But then we've also got this, is the ammo chain, which really is another big disappointment for this kit, because here you can see it's meant to plug into the back of the ammo tank there, and then into the back of the rifle there. But it really, I mean, this is just a hole. There's no mechanism inside there to clip in this, and it's got like a little edge on there, but there's nothing that goes into. So really you just kind of have to place it and turn it in a way that it's gonna stay long enough, but there's really no secure way to get it in there. And that's as close as we're gonna get it. It really doesn't, I mean, if you put one in and the other end pops out, you put in one in and the other end pops out, it's not good. And as you can see, and because of the limits of the legs, the limits of the arms, it's really hard to get a good dynamic pose with this kit. So kind of a shame. It's a kit that's definitely gonna need to be modded, so got my work cut out for me. Yeah, I think there's not really a whole lot else I can say about the kit. Like I said, just out of box, just don't expect much. Even the colors, I mean, the color's alright, but honestly the blue is kind of boring compared to other Sentinel kits, which I think have really kind of unique and fitting color schemes. This blue is just kind of very simple. So I'll be doing some work on this, and yeah, not really much else I can say about this kit. Just wanted to show it off because I didn't find any like reviews of the kit just straight out of box. So I hope this helps anyone who's interested in the kit, interested in Gundam Sentinel kits. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing some more new stuff coming soon.